Welcome to another edition of the CEO's blog. John, let's talk about the Bathurst Gold Crown Carnival. It's taking place this Saturday night and there's been some very exciting heats the last few days.
Yeah, as always, great racing in these heats. Some different results, different as far as the wagering is concerned. There's been some long priced winners there, but they all deserve their places in all these wonderful finals. 10 race program. It's the culmination of what is always a fantastic week or so's racing in Bathurst.
Yeah, well, it's not just the racing that's been taking place in Bathurst. They also had the yearling sale, the Gold Crown yearling sale last Sunday, which produced some good results. Very
good results. When we talk about what we're doing here in New South Wales, possibly our prize money increases, our prize money boost has really sunk in because there were record prices, a record average increase there at Bathurst. So it looks as if that sale is certainly going well, and it's certainly serving the owners of New South Wales of those horses. When you're talking $32,000 for fillies and even more for colts at Bathurst, that's a really good sign for the breeding industry. For those who presented those horses.
Okay, let's talk about mini trotters. This weekend, Easter long weekend, it's the 34th annual New South Wales Mini Trot Championship.
Yeah, your favourites, my favourites, everyone's favourites are the mini trots. The championships last year were moved for the first time to Paceway Tamworth, and they're there now for the second year. There's some changes. People need to accept that we're running the site now at Harness Racing New South Wales, so we've got a responsibility for safety and welfare for everyone concerned. But these championships will be excellent. Almost record numbers of entries. Long way to travel perhaps, but it's a great weekend. It's the Easter weekend, and I wish everyone the best in those races, and so many races. I hope everybody goes away with some sort of a prize, or at least a great memory of these championships. But to the executive of the Mini Trots Association here in New South Wales, well done, and we look forward to a great weekend with clear weather in Tamworth.
Where do some of these participants come from? Are they from all over Australia and New Zealand as well, or is it just New South Wales?
Well, we do have two representatives, drivers from New Zealand, of course, but the horses come from all over New South Wales. A few from Queensland, yeah. But from as far south as Albury to Brisbane, we've got competitors there, and they have a great time, and as I said, we wish them all well.
Okay, well, let's sort of keep it up north in that area. Let's talk about Narrabri. It's their TAB Carnival of Cups meeting this Monday. Yeah, the
Shepherdson's Club, Narrabri Club, are, of course, conducting, and when I say that, I mean it most wholeheartedly. Doreen, the mother, and the boys, Pete and co, they do a marvellous job. 2 meetings a year. They pull all the resources of Narrabri together. They've got a great 8-race program on the red circuit at Narrabri, and we hope the weather is good there. Rod Smith, the chairman, is making that trip all the way north, and it's about our furthest outpost, northwest that is, and it'll be a great day as well. But if those participants, that's Easter Monday, those participants or industry followers that want to go to a race meeting on Easter Monday, West Wyalong have a non-TAB meeting as well, and Rodney and Ray, they always put on a good show at West Wyalong, so there's harness racing, plenty of harness racing action on, even if it's not only at Bathurst, it's everywhere else in the state.
Yeah, certainly. It's a busy weekend. I think Bathurst Gold Crown night's also Maitland, so racing everywhere.
Yeah, everywhere.
Okay, well, let's talk about, while we're talking about everywhere, let's talk about Wagga. Where are we at with the development of the new track there?
Well, we're only down in Wagga on Tuesday, and it's progressing very, very well. We have a couple of little issues. Those issues would be that we need an approval from Council and the Joint Regional Planning Panel about an extension to the main building, but to date that hasn't held us up at all, and hopefully that will go through smoothly, and we're on target to open Wagga in December this year.
Okay, any particular date?
The 14th of December is the date that we have selected for that opening. We hope we can reach there. If not, we have another date a week later. But it's all systems go for an early December opening.
Oh, great. We'll be here in no time. While we're talking about developments, not so long ago, Harness Racing New South Wales purchased Paceway Tamworth, and there's some updates there as well.
Yes, it seems like a slow progress there, but it's moving along, and that's the roof over the stables. We're at the point where we'll send the drawings that have been approved by the council to a certifier just to double check everything. So that'll be coming along in the next few months, and also the officials pod. So we hope that we are able to accomplish both lots of constructions without of course any disruption to the racing, and we're fairly confident in that respect. Okay,
finally, John, Max Lawton passed away last week.
Yeah, the industry once again lost an icon, really, as far as the administration of the sport went. I'm not really sure where Penrith would have been without Max. He was on the original board, and of course he worked so tirelessly towards the benefit of mainly Penrith, but more so he was a strong contributor to the entire industry. He would attend meetings. Very rarely was Max not at a race meeting in the last race meeting and an administration meeting in the last 40 years where he wasn't contributing to the benefit of all. So to Lorna and his family and friends, our deepest sympathies and condolences for the passing of a great man, a great administrator for harness racing.
Okay, well that wraps up our edition of the CEO's blog. John, thank you for joining us.
Thank you, Amanda.